Hey, I'm Debbie Timmage from The Average Gamer, and this is fellow Average Gamer and former medic Dr. Nick Silversides. We're here today for science to test out the Folk.us, or Focus as they probably want us to call it. Now this is a headset that claims to improve your gaming. What it does, it looks like this. It uses these electrodes to zap your head with transcranial direct current stimulation, also known as pumping electricity through your brain directly through your skull. Now Nick's going to tell us more about the science behind this.
These 4 electrodes are going to be used to pass current through Debbie's prefrontal cortex when she's got it on her head. Now the prefrontal cortex is up here. That area of your brain is associated with decision making, it's associated with what they call complex cognitive reasoning. So it's deciding what to do in situations. The game that Debbie's going to be playing is called Bit.Trip Runner. Now this relies a lot on reaction time, quick decision making, and deciding what to do when a UFO is coming at you. So using this device, if the claims of Focus are to be true, then this will improve Debbie's ability to respond to those situations. It's essentially, because the electricity is going through those neurons, it's essentially exciting them, making them more receptive. Focus called it plasticity, which is a term used to describe how your brain can learn from, it's how it creates memories. It's not a fixed organ, it actually develops over time. So there have been studies that have shown that in healthy individuals, this kind of it's called direct current stimulation, has improved their reactions and sort of their motor and sensory capabilities. So there is some evidence to show that this is the case, but we're going to find out now as Debbie plays Bit.Trip Runner after a session.
All right. Oops. We'll pretend that one didn't happen. Oh, I often get stuck on that one. I should point out, I've not played this since yesterday. And I've played quite a few levels after that. So this is almost pure reaction on my part today. Ah. Hey.
So that's Debbie playing Bit.Trip Runner pre-stimulus. Now we're going to take this headset and put these sponges with a bit of water. You don't get the water with the headset, you have to use it. We've got London water here. So we can give her a course of the stimulus treatment. And now we're wetting the first sponge. Don't want to make it too wet, because when you put this on your head, water, and you squish it into your head, water will just go absolutely everywhere. So make it nice and damp, but not too wet. The other reason is, if you've got water going everywhere, all over the person's head, the electricity is going to conduct between those down the water pathway rather than into the person's head and into their skull, which is what you want. So there's 2, they're nicely damp. Make sure they're nicely sat in as well. So there you go, 4 nice wet sponges. So here you go, Debbie. I'm not authorising this treatment. There's not enough. I'd like to say it's totally safe, but we haven't got enough longitudinal studies to say that it is. But it's entirely up to you whether you want to stick that on your head.
Thanks. Oh, it's cold.
Right, let's blast you.
So the first thing you can see is that this is designed for someone with a forehead much bigger than mine. This is the closest I could get to my hairline, but it's just really uncomfortably, well, not uncomfortably, it's worryingly close to my eyes, and suddenly this is seeming like a much worse idea than it was half an hour ago. But we shall persevere on for science. So, turn it on at the back here, flip a switch. I press it twice, I believe. There's a little switch here to turn it on. Nothing's happening. Do I press it twice or do I hold it down? Hold it down. Oh, there we go. It's buzzing. And it should buzz a little more to tell me it's on. I pressed it once to start. It's giving me warning. Again by buzzing the back of my head. Oh, I'm scared now. Ooh, ow. There's quite a strong itching above both my eyebrows and in the top one as well. Bordering on burning? Quite uncomfortable. I'm not seeing, because the warning here says, possible side effects include visual artifacts such as white flashes, nausea, headaches, and fatigue. I don't feel sick. I don't have a headache. I do have 4 sponges burning into my head. Should we keep going? Okay. Because it says, yeah, you may feel tingling hot or cold sensations from using Folk.us. If these sensations become uncomfortable or painful, stop your Folk.us session. Borderline. I think it's borderline. I don't want to rip it from my head, but I kind of do. I really hope I don't come out with 4 circular burns on my head. I have a job interview tomorrow. Oh. On the bright side, not the bright side, but I think there's some hair caught under the top sponges and I can't smell any burning. So we'll just leave it there. I don't feel more intelligent. Okay, so I've had it on my head for about 5 minutes now. It still feels slightly burning, but I'm still not nauseous. I still don't have a headache, aside from the burning. And I'm very conscious that maybe I should have cleaned some of the makeup off my head before I started. Never mind. It's taking forever. Okay, it's definitely been 10 minutes now. It no longer stings. I think this electrode feels like it's stinging a bit, but that was more painful than before, so it's probably just a sponge rubbing against it. It's time to take this off. Let's see how I look. I'm alright, aren't I? I'm not burnt. No, still don't feel any more intelligent. Let's check out Bit.Trip Runner, level 1.6 again. Let's play our post-treatment level 1.6 of Bit.Trip. Oops, we should start the timer. Ah! Oh, ah! See, I'm supposed to, I know, I'm supposed to not go for that plus symbol. Because so many times I missed it, and I panicked like I did there, so I wasn't looking out for the UFO. And that time I was talking. I think I have gotten worse. Ah! Well, the results are in, and from the pre-transcranial direct current stimulation, I clocked in at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. After the stimulation, I was 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I got confused. My contacts were distracting.
And you hadn't had any other stimulation? You don't, like coffee or nothing else? You just basically used the headset and then played Bitrunner?
Yeah, I went to the toilet.
Okay.
I don't think that affects my gaming.
So it made you worse by a lot?
We can't, I mean, that's the thing, we can't say it made me worse. It certainly didn't make me better.
Did you feel any different? Did you feel more alert after it?
I felt a little bit, I wouldn't call it lightheaded, but slightly buzzed. Though I can't really tell if that was from residual fear from, electrocuting my head and worrying that I'd burn my forehead. I don't know if you can still see, we're recording this 3 hours after it was done. I had dinner. And there's still a little faint red mark here. But no, like that passed after about half an hour, and it's just, I feel fine. I've not had any headaches. I've not had any weird bright lights.
And when it was, you had the headset on, just after you finished, you didn't feel particularly lightheaded or anything like that?
No.
Just
fine.
Just slightly warm forehead.
Yeah. Prickly.
Prickly, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, from the science perspective, I was worse. We can't say that the Folk.us made me worse, because there are many other factors it could have controlled for it. You've seen the game. Bit.Trip Runner is challenging, to say the least. And yeah, like anything, while I was recording it, I pointed out, like I was listening to them, I was trying to time myself to the music, which you definitely can't do, or I was thinking about something else. Ideally, if this headset can really improve your gaming, improve your focus, it would have been easier for me to ignore those and focus on the game. Didn't happen.
But this was only you'd had one experience with the headset. I think some people think you should actually...
Are you saying we should do more?
I'm not advocating you do more. You're looking awfully keen. You did.
It's burned. Anyway, there we go. Folk.us. £179 to make your gaming worse, except not really, but maybe.